taught in person on Tuesday night, I noticed, wow, so many people have the same injury, or this injury is going to happen. I can see it's going to happen because the glute is so tight, and then it goes down into our RT band. It pulls on the patella, the kneecap, pulls the patella out of alignment. So there you go. Your knee's gonna be sore at that point. And it also will, the tightness in the hips will also, usually means the inner thighs. It just goes with a, like strong outer thigh, weak inner thigh, tight hips, glutes that aren't firing. The whole thing puts your knees into a compromised position. So there's no way we can just work on a knee, right? I mean, you can just work on a knee, but what we're going to do is work on the pieces that are all around the knee, okay? To support, to strengthen, to stable, and to help the patella stay in alignment. Okay, if that makes sense. So that'll help us avoid or lessen or correct, maybe start the correction process for knee pain. Okay, so that's where we're going to go this morning. Yeah, it'll be a nice flow and something that you can do before, after working out, something that you could throw into a, if you start to feel a little bit of knee pain coming with running, with whatever exercise you're doing, then you go, oh, I better put that flow into my routine somewhere. So you'll have this to get going with. Okay, so that's this morning. So we start as we normally do, and we'll just put our hands on our knees, palms up or in your lap, just to get centered and bring yourself into your practice. Okay, finding your belly breathing, acknowledging any what's going on around you. So sounds, smells, thoughts that you woke up with that are maybe going to drag you away somewhere else. You acknowledge them all and then come back to that central point of your breathing and your mind just resting on the flow of the breath. The full inhale and exhale. So that's the first point of moving into meditation, noticing your breath. Inhaling, breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. We also start our practice by breathing in, being aware of the quality of your breath, how long it is, for example, and breathing out, being aware of the quality of your breath. That's just the starting point. It's a really great entryway into the practice, into the physical practice. And then there are layers to go deeper and deeper into meditation. Okay. This is where we begin, aware of the breath. Take two more. And a long exhale now, wherever you are in your breath cycle. Hands go to heart center, palm to palm. And with a smile, finding Om, inhale. And then opening our eyes to greet each other with namaste. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to class. Okay, so what we're going to do is roll onto all fours just as a transition so that we can come to a forward fold. So you're on all fours, toes are tucked under, hands go to beside your knees. Push into your hands and roll to a bent knee forward fold. So live, we're practicing first thing in the morning. We don't want to compromise the spine. So you've got a big bend in your knees, your ribs are laid out on your thighs, your chin tucks in, and your spine is like a waterfall. Have your hands on the mat for support. Tuck your chin right in, as I said, and inhale, feel the back ribs expand. Exhale, feel the breath go down the spine like a waterfall and just decompress the spine. At the same time, push into your feet, so stability.
Inhale, feel the back ribs expand. Exhale, waterfall down the spine and stability into the feet. And this time, inhale, take your hands to your thighs. Breathe here one more time. Exhale, push into the feet. And now when we inhale, push into the feet and roll up, hands to thighs. Inhale. Hands to low back. Elbows back, heart up. And then step to the front of the mat. We start with stability and one round of, or the feeling of stability in one round of sun salutation C. So with your hands to your sides, feel your feet. Stability is important to find knee alignment and for integrity of your joints. So this morning thinking of knee joint. Stability is force through the muscles and bones, okay? Not using the joints for stability. So we feel through the feet and the bones of the feet. Push up through the joints, but you don't use them to feel stable. So feel the bones in the feet, go into the muscles in your legs, right up through the bones, into the hips and into your core. And take a big breath. And then Surya Namaskar. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back. So we go through this so we can open hips and hip flexors. Lean into it. Inhale, lift the heart. Step into plank, knees up or down. I'm gonna put my knees down. Exhale, lower down. And we wake up the spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog, just waking up, right? Take the right foot to the ceiling and feel the hips wake up. Ooh, step forward, exhale. Drop left knee, lean into it a little. Inhale, lift the heart, feel the hip open up. Step forward, not really talking about that front knee joint right now, right? Exhale, we're more thinking about moving through the hips. Inhale, lifting arms up to ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps forward, knee down, feel the stability of the front foot. Inhale, lift the heart. Plank, knees up or down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, take your down dog, feel the length of the spine, open the back body. Left foot up to the ceiling, take a huge stretch. Step forward. Drop right knee. You can lean forward just a little bit and push into that left foot. Lift the chest and feel the hips open. Or feel them stretch. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you want. Take the arms forward and up. Push into your feet. Stability through those feet, the muscles and bones. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now stepping on your left foot, feel stable right up through the whole leg. We're gonna do dancer. Hold the right ankle and just start with the right knee pointing down. A little bit of a pelvic tilt so you're not puffing your ribs out, okay? So pelvic tilt, push the knee down, push the foot into the hand. Feel your quadriceps stretch. Tight quads are a big problem with knee pain, okay? So let's push into the standing foot, standing leg strong, right knee points down. Ooh, push the foot into the hand. Then take your left arm up. Feel the stretch through your left side. Now the chest lifts and the ribs come out a little bit as you kick the knee back. Go more into hip flexor now. Lift the foot, reach for it. It's a back bend, okay? So there's an arch and a flow to your spine. Your back isn't straight. Lift your heart. Lift your leg, kick it forward, bring that knee up, feel your hip flexor, your quad stretch. There's a lot going on here. One more breath. And then inhale, bring it back up. Exhale down, foot goes down, and right away you feel stability in that right foot. Hold the left ankle. Push the foot into the hand. Pelvic tilt to get more into your hip flexor, right? Bring the ribs in to start. Ooh, feel how tight that is. Right arm comes up. Now the chest lifts and you create this arch in your back as you come forward. Lift the heart up. So I'm not going straight forward, I'm lifting up. The chest up, the foot up. Your arm forward, your eyes forward. That's it. Go reach for the wall in front of you. Yeah. For 3. Good. Look a little more up, Corinne. A little more up with your eyes. Yeah. 2. And 1. And then inhale, come up. Hand goes down, foot goes down. Exhale. Awesome. Arms forward and up. Inhale. We're going to keep flowing. Exhale, forward fold. This time, hands to shins. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Feel a huge stretch back body. Exhale, hands down. We're going to take the left foot and step it back. The knee goes down. So we're going to do a little hamstring and hip opener. So here we are in lunge, back, left knee down. Inhale, hands to the mat or the thigh. Okay, you're going to lift your chest up. And now exhale, you're going to bring the bum back and come up on your front heel. Get the hamstring stretching. Ooh, chest down towards the knee. And we're going to go back and forth. So if you need support on your knee, you just roll your mat over. Inhale, lunge into it, lift the chest. Exhale, come back, lift on your heel, feel the hamstring. Inhale, lift up. See the mobility we're building through the hip joint here? Exhale. Toe to the ceiling when you exhale and stretch the hamstring. Inhale. Push into your front foot when you do the inhale and come forward in the lunge. Okay. One more time. Okay, now come forward to the lunge. Take your back knee off the mat, and we're going to turn to face the long edge of the mat. So now we're going to go inner thighs, okay? A little more hamstrings as well. Hands to your hip joints. You can stay halfway up. Push your bum back so you feel this huge fold at your hip creases. So push your bum all the way back. Woo. Then put your fingers back down on the mat, okay? Toes point in a little bit. You're going to lunge over to your left, so bend your left knee, but your bum stays back. You stay hinged at those hip creases so your knee does not jut forward of your toes. Walk your hands over and get this huge stretch on your inner thigh. Walk to the other side. You don't have to lift your hands up. To do this mindfully and slowly, keeping your bum pushed back. Feel the inner thighs opening. Go side to side. Super mindful. Lift your arches. One more time. So mobility as we have stability through our feet. Push down through the toes, arches lift, find the outside edges of your foot. And now twist to do our lunge and hamstring facing the back of the mat. Exhale, drop your right knee. Inhale, fingers frame the front foot, lift the chest. Exhale, go back, hamstring stretched, front toes to the ceiling. Inhale, lunge, lift heart. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hamstring, forward folding. One more time. Inhale, lunge, heart up. Exhale, walk back. Toes face the ceiling, hamstring stretch, forward fold. Go back into lunge, back knee lifts, turn to face long edge of the mat, hands to hip creases, push your bum back. Ooh, inhale, push into the feet, come up. Warrior 2, right foot pointing out. Get your feet aligned, so back foot 90 degrees, front foot pointing out. Exhale, take a moment to set up. You want your front knee right over your ankle, and you want to feel a really good stretch here. Okay, so don't let your stance be too tight. Open it up, get strong on the legs. Now we're gonna put your hand on your front hand on your knee, and then go to the inside of your knee. Okay, put your hand on the inside of your knee, and nudge your knee out a little bit to the outside. Okay, and then push your knee into your hand for stability. Okay, and your knee's right over your ankles, so you're stacked up. Now you take your hand away, feel the stability of your knee coming right up through your foot, and take your arms out into warrior 2. Okay, try not to lean forward at all, kick your torso right in the middle.
So feel the stability right up through your foot into the knee, and the knee is so strong right over your ankle. Pull your heels together to feel your inner thighs working in your hips. Okay. Now we're going to bend our front elbow. Everybody put your forearm on your thigh. Even if you can get down and do a really long extended side angle. Forearm on thigh, go down a little lower in your lunge here. Take your top arm to the ceiling, stretch it, look up, and now turn and look back at your knee. It's still stable over the ankle. Now push your thigh up into your arm. Oh, what? Push your thigh up into your arm. That's it, Edith, and then don't think about it too much. Yeah, push your thigh up into your arm. Take your arm overhead and stretch the whole sideline of your body. Keep your knee over your ankle. That may mean you have to lift your arch of your right foot. That helps. 4, 3. Yes, Mona. Nice adjustment. 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Ooh, do the other side. Straighten your front leg. That worked something, didn't it? Yeah. Tilt. Take time to line up your joint here when you bend your left knee. Okay. Feel a stretch of your inner thigh. Put your hand inside your knee, so you're nudging the knee out to the outer edge a little bit. And then push your knee into the hand for that stability. Forearm on thigh. Maybe you can take a wider stance. Feel the stability up through your foot into your knee. Take your top hand up and over. And push your leg up into your arm. There's a lot of little pointers here that work through this. Now lift your arch of your front foot. Yeah, stretch. Keep pushing your leg into your arm. 4, 3. Stretch. 4, 2. Woo. 4, 1. Now windmill the hands down on the mat. Exhale. Face the long edge of your mat one more time. Wide angle forward fold. Come up on your fingers. Back is up halfway. You're going to walk your fingers forward, and your fingers are like spider fingers or suction cups. You know, they're tented. Your hands are tented. Your fingers are suctions. So your hands walk forward, but imagine someone's behind you and they're pulling your bum back. Stretch that whole back line of your body. Look down now. Ears between your biceps. Your fingers are gripping the mat as they walk forward, and someone's grabbing your bum and pulling you back. Stretch it all out. And then walk your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Pivot to face the front edge of your mat. You're in lunge, facing forward. Your right foot walks over to the edge of the mat. Pigeon. Drop it down. Okay, left foot goes long behind you, left leg. Hands are as wide as the mat, and inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, keep up on your hands for a sec. Exhale, sink your hips low. Woo. Do that again. Stay up on your hands and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, there's a weight on your hips, your right hip bone, your left hip, sink them low. One more time, inhale. Stay up on your hands. Exhale, hips are heavy and low. Now stay here or walk your hands over to the left edge of the mat. Look back, grab your ankle. Ooh. Come back forward with your right hand over to the right edge of the mat. Lift your heart. Option, your right hand goes back as well to grab your foot. Breathe. Ooh, nice. We're going to release the foot, take a downward dog. Exhale. Walk your feet around. Breathe. Left foot lunges forward to start. Drop your back knee, so get a really long stance here, really long lunge, and then walk your front foot over to the left edge of the mat. Way out there, and then just drop your knee open. We get this really open pigeon pose this way. Hold on to your foot. Try not to let it spring back towards your hips too much. Got it? This side, I gotta hold my foot or else it's gonna got a mind of its own. And then, so I've got my hand right on my left foot so it can stay up. I can really get into my hip. Okay, we're gonna take 3 breaths. So you're not gonna bring your chest down, keep your chest up. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep the chest lifted and exhale, think of the hips coming closer down towards the mat. Ooh, right hip bone, hip flexor stretching, left hip, left glute, piriformis. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, get low. One more time. Option to hold the back ankle. Ooh. Take your right hand back or left hand back over the left edge of the mat. If you walked around to get it. Hold your ankle just like dancer. The heel comes in, the heart goes up, the eyes go up. For 3. For 2. For 1. Nice. Exhale, let it go. Woo! Downward dog. Ooh. Wiggle around. Nice long stretch. Okay, let's take the heels to the mat as close as you can go. Everybody's ankle flexion is different, okay, but as close as you can go. And then toes up off the mat. Work on our toe flexibility, bottom of the foot strength. Wiggle the toes back down. We're gonna come to hero pose just for a couple breaths. Drop the knees, put a block under your bum or sit down in between your feet. Or you can sit on your calves, okay? Crack, crack, crack. Now put your hands beside you so you sit up tall, no slouching, okay? Hands to thighs, look down on the bridge of your nose. If there's tenderness in the knees, you just need to sit up on a prop and get higher, okay? Just take 3 more breaths. Awesome, all right. Come forward with your hands, down dog, just to flip the feet over and give them a stretch for a breath. We're gonna come to seated and then right down on the back. So we're gonna do bridge. And if you've got a prop near you that you can put, your yoga block's perfect, but that you can put between your inner thighs, go for it. You don't have a yoga block, you can take a pillow, you know, and squish that up, but it needs to be the width of a yoga block because what we're gonna do, that's awesome. And if you don't have anything, you can pretend with your mind's eye, but I think y'all got something. So we come down with bridge. Before you go up in bridge, you're gonna put the short edge, I guess, you know, put it on its waist, the block. So you're squeezing the block. So you notice how close your knees are? That's hip width apart. This is gonna keep your knees hip width apart as we come up into bridge. So your feet are underneath your knees. You're squeezing the block the whole time. Pelvic tilt, lift the hips, push into your arms, lift. Now adjust your feet. Make sure they feel like they're underneath your block, underneath your knees. Squeeze the block, lift your bum, and then wiggle your shoulders side to side so you can get your chest a little higher. Okay, but we're gonna work on the knee squeeze and the butt. There's a little pelvic tilt to lift. You squeeze the block. So we're stretching out, we're strengthening the inner thigh and stretching the quadricep that's on the outside of your leg, okay? Squeeze your glute, activate them. So we've been stretching them, now we're activating. 3 more breaths, squeezing that block. Squeeze. 1, 2, keep squeezing, shaking. 3, now keep squeezing and tilt the hips down to the mat, just halfway. Inhale, come back up, squeeze and lift. Exhale, pelvis goes down about halfway. Inhale, squeeze and lift. 2 more times, exhale. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Push into your heels, keep your toes on the mat. 1 more time, exhale. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Hold for 3. Squeeze and lift, go up high, 2, and 1.
lower down. Block to the side, soles of the feet touch together, knees open up. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining bound angle, hands on your abdomen. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, navel in. Take a few more breaths. Knees to the ceiling, walk your feet as wide as your mat. And keep your hands on your abdomen or stretch your arms out like a T, side to side with your knees. Okay, and let's go slowly. So when you go over to a side, hold it. You'll feel a stretch from the outs through your QL muscles. So that's the muscles that wrap around the top of your hip bone, right? Your pelvis. And then down the side of your leg to your IT, and then go the other side. Feel the stretch to your waist, your obliques, your QLs, right down. Now, when you're twisted over to the side, so let's all go the same side. Let's go, knees go over to the right, okay? Take your right foot. It's the bottom foot now, it's underneath your left leg. So take your right foot and loop it on top of your right leg, of your left leg. So your foot helps that leg go over into a twist more. Crazy. You got that? And then put that right foot back down on the mat. Go the other way with your knees. So now your right leg is the top leg. Your knees are facing left. You take your left foot and place it on top of your right leg. So that's just this little weight that's assisting your knee going over. If that's too intense, of course, don't put your foot on top, okay? Well done. That feels good. And then we're gonna let that go. Straighten your legs out. Whoa. Wiggle around. Maybe you want to hug your knees into your body and rock a little bit and straighten your legs out. Your call, right? Take a moment of rest. Okay, just get back to our center. Hands on the abdomen or by your sides. Feel your breath. Okay, we're not going to stay here long. And then let's move the head side to side. Stretch the arms overhead. Lengthen the body, flex the feet, point the toes. Hug the knees into the body. Yeah. And then a couple rock and rolls on the spine. You can hold your knees or your hamstrings. Up to seated. Rubbing palms together. Smiling, sitting tall. Hands over the eyes. And a thought of gratitude to start your day. Big gratitude for my tight hips this morning. Hey, they felt that. That was awesome. Hands go back to heart center, palm to palm. And let's chant. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. And I honor the place in you of love, of truth, of peace, and of wisdom.
And I honor the place in you where when you were in that place and I'm in that place, there's only one of us. Namaste. It's awesome. Namaste, everyone.